Out the slums of the motherfucking Northwest, making their way through the cities in the forest. Y'all now tuned to the Jeff and Greg podcast. Get this shit like a log from a dog's ass. So drink your box of cheap beer till you so trash. You about to laugh and shit your pants, and that's a known fact. Greg might be on some magic mushrooms, he got no class. So when Jeff the pole is clean, and obviously he ain't got no gas. Go past the gold hash, cause laughs is in the forecast. More beer, get more smashed than clean talk at the doormat. Grab your popcorn, funny rings, and an egg roll. Tell us spread the lake, so I love the Jeff and Greg show. From the IDA, how it'll help you with your day, bro. Hey, yo, Joe's sponsor, Jeff is whiter than that yayo. But rather, there's some Legos, got some crazy shit to say though. Custom like they bosses, took them off the fucking payroll. Some call it a grind, but we call it the sarcophagus. Comedy kings, drinking beer, sitting around this talking shit. Jeff and Greg, snatching confidence, out your consciousness. Listen close and get up on these thoughts from this, I promise this.
Shit. Yeah. What?
Get it.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
That feels good. Yeah. A little bit of that. Balls.
Woo!
Balls.
Right on. Man, that was like we rehearsed that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Looks like we've done it a few times.
That was nice. Yeah.
It's funny how those little things sometimes they just end up in the show forever.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes I think about that. Like, how did we start doing that?
Like,
And
why
then-
are we doing that?
Then we do it every time.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's all good. It's fun.
Is that we end the show now?
Yeah, man.
Forever.
What's up, everybody? We're back. This is the Jeff and Greg podcast coming at you live from Gray Bush Studio. Episode 230.
Yeah. Wow.
230.
We finally made it.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like up here.
It's
2:30.
How's the view from the top, Greg?
It's good.
It's glorious.
Oh shit, bro!
Look how far out you can see.
I can almost see the
You
ocean.
can see the curvature of the earth, of the round earth.
Now you're going too far. You're going
right.
too
You're
far.
Right. I know it's flat. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we don't want to get a bunch of hate mail from the flat earthers. Like, what are you doing?
I heard Jeff and Greg say that this bitch was round.
They cancel us.
Yeah.
Dude. We got canceled by flat earthers.
They're like, hey, some other groups should listen because, like, a lot of people should try to cancel us out. Honestly,
Jesus.
the flat earthers are the last ones I think would go after us.
It's like, yeah, we don't really care.
Right. Oh man, 2:30, Greg. What's up, bro?
Oh,
so
dude.
we missed a week. We missed an episode last week.
It's been
because
crazy.
You decided that you needed to
go out of town,
take a week off.
go on vacation.
Yeah.
Went to Vegas, dude.
Which Vegas?
Is there more than one Vegas?
I mean, did you go to like Vegas or Vegas?
What? I went to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Why are you saying it weird?
I don't know.
Hey, why are you making fun of me, dude?
I'm not making fun of you. I thought it was fucking hilarious. So we have, before you talk about going to Vegas,
Right.
we have our nice new table and everything. So I got some coasters,
Yeah.
some Jeff and Greg coasters for us, so that we don't, fuck it up with our condensation on our cups. And so Greg has his beverage that he's drinking, and his because of all of the condensation, the coaster stuck to the bottom of his cup. And I looked over at him as he was taking a sip. He was holding his coaster underneath it like a little saucer, like he was trying to keep
Like a little teacup.
like he was trying to keep from spilling it on the white shag carpet. It just looked fucking hilarious.
I don't want to ruin the shag carpet, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, man, we took a week off. We took a week off last week
Oh man.
so that you could trek down to old Vegas.
Yeah, man.
How was it?
It was
Was it
hot.
gay?
It was hot during the day. No, but it was fun.
Was it
We
really
went-
boring and stupid?
You know what? We didn't go to the strip once. So we stayed away from the strip. And we just
I'm
kinda-
okay with that, by the
Yeah,
way.
me too.
It's kind of
It is. Right?
once you've done it, it's kind of like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of gross and stinky and dirty and
It's just like-
expensive.
It's
and
aggressive.
aggressive.
It's like an aggressive vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you go like towards the evening, the vibe really changes.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is weird.
This is like a real coke vibe. This is a real aggressive.
There's all these dudes out here with no tits. Anyway, why the fuck did you go to Vegas? Was it like a
went to a
chemical convention or
yeah,
something? It was like
chemical,
mops
yeah.
and shit.
I went to EDC, brother.
EDC.
Yeah, it's a rave
Every
festival.
dick counts.
Every dick counts, and there's about 500,000 of them. So you have to have a lot of counting. And
oh, you had to count every dick. So there's 500,000 dicks there.
yeah,
So it was just all dick. No,
all dicks.
all dicks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
It was
So you went there and you listened to like DJ Khaled
no
on
DJ
repeat.
DJ Khaled wasn't there.
Oh,
He was there 1 year and he got booed off stage.
I remember you telling me that, and I love that story.
Yeah, me too.
I wish he would get booed out of life.
That's just called killing somebody.
Oh,
You boo them out of life.
oh, I mean boomed.
Oh, boomed. Yeah, I did.
All right, so you went to EDC.
Man, what a dude.
Was it glorious?
It was fucking. I think I Marco Polo'd you a couple
It
times.
was like 3 or 4 days long or something.
yeah, 3 days, and by the third day, I was like, "Fuck everything about this place. I want to go home."
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? It starts when? Like when does it fucking kick off?
Okay, it opens at 7
PM
p.m.
on like Friday.
Yep,
When does it end?
Sunday morning.
Okay, but it never stops.
Oh, it does. It does.
Okay, so they're like, all right, we shut her down.
So the original thing stops, like the NASCAR Speedway,
Mhm.
right? So that's open only from 7 at night to fucking. I think they stopped playing at like 6.
Okay.
But now, the last couple years, they have like
Is-
day camp EDC or whatever, where they fucking party all fucking day.
Okay.
So technically, it never stops for some people.
But for 43-year-old people,
It stopped. Yeah, it definitely
you're like,
stopped.
I'm going to the room and taking a nap.
Yeah, I would. We got back at every morning around like between 9 and 9:30 in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and we'd sleep till about 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it was fun. Good food.
It was fun.
Good food.
No, actually, it was
Oh.
very just story about that. So we have three nights we ate there, and the first night we had like this chicken rice bean bowl. It was really good, actually, really delicious. So, but there's no food trucks anymore. It's all like vendor, like like built in already.
Okay, yeah.
So they charge $20 a meal. You're just gonna pay $20 right off the top.
Wow.
That's it, $20. Everything was $20. So I paid my $20, but to be honest, I barely finished it. Like, it was a lot of food, so I was like, that was the first night. Second night, I get tricked into eating this fucking brisket burger with fries.
Mm-hmm.
$20 again, and fucking fries were cold as fuck. And you ever get like a potluck like sandwich with like barbecue sauce?
Potluck sandwich.
Yeah, you ever seen like it's like shredded beef?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but they try to pass it off as brisket.
Okay. This is like a shredded beef.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, fuck you. And
No, I'm
No,
interested.
No, I'm done.
I want to hear about your brisket beef sandwich.
Wasn't good.
Okay.
It was a cheap knockoff. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, fuck.
And I paid $20 for it.
Nice.
It was sad.
That sucks.
Yeah, fucking dumb.
So, how was everything else?
It's great.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Good.
Fucking awesome.
Lots of driving.
No, not too bad.
I mean, you drove all the way to Vegas and back, so that's
Yeah,
kind
but-
of a lot of driving.
Not really.
No, it's a lot. It really is a lot of driving.
Eh.
I mean, if you think about it, it's a lot. It's like almost a whole full day of driving. So,
It's like 8 hours.
Both ways. That equals 16. That's a lot.
Oh, yeah, that is a lot. 16 hours, yeah. If
Yeah.
you did that in one day, it would be a lot.
Okay. I'm trying to get you to talk about EDC, man.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, man. Jeez,
It
why are
was
you
so
yelling
fun.
at me?
So I noticed one thing. Like you sent me a couple of Marco Polos
Mm-hmm.
of you really fucking having fun.
Having a good time?
Yeah, there was like 4 different videos over like quite a time frame,
Yeah.
and it sounded like the exact same goddamn song was playing in all of them. So
Yeah. No, yeah.
yeah,
It's just weird how we're at different stages, and they were all, different DJ hitting up the same story. Like, oh, I love this song.
yeah.
That's exactly what it was. It's like, oh my god, I've heard this one before.
Yeah. So I could see how you'd want to stay there for 3 full fucking days.
God damn, dude, it's so much fun though.
Was there like cool shit to do? Though?
There was all kinds. There's like rides. There's like fucking.
Was there boobies?
Lots of boobies.
Nice.
Lots of boobies.
I mean, for you.
Lots of dudes wearing mesh shirts.
I saw when I was joking about you
Yeah.
wearing a mesh shirt there, and then I started. So I fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up, and I searched EDC 23 on TikTok,
Yeah.
and that totally fucked my algorithm up for a few days. And so I personally saw a lot of guys wearing mesh tank tops.
A lot of mesh tank tops
Yeah.
going on. Yeah.
Mhm. And that was just a joke.
And mesh shorts.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a
lot
risky
of cod,
business.
Just cod pieces.
Just a lot of hang down.
Like, damn, guy, all right.
All right.
You're pretty ballsy, literally. You got a lot of balls there. Yeah, man. A lot of naked people.
These nuts.
All right.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a good time, man. There was lots of like fucking art things everywhere. It was pretty crazy.
Actually, the videos, I like to talk shit, but all the videos I saw made it look pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fucking
Looked
awesome.
like a good time.
This was our 5th time.
I feel like I could hang for about 1 day.
Yeah, we actually ran into a dude. He's like, "You guys going to EDC again?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "1 day, that's it. That's all I do. Just 1 day is all I can handle." I was like, "Yeah, all right. I feel that.
Yeah, I think I could go pretty hard for 1 day.
By day 2, at the end of it, my feet were like starting to bubble. Like, fuck. I was like, God damn.
Were you chafing?
No, I never chafed. I got lucky. Got fucking lucky.
Really?
Yeah.
I chafe walking to my car now.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds like misery.
Just thighs just rub it, huh?
Yeah, dude. They're right now, and I've just been sitting.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta pull them jeans up so it really like blocks off the, you know? You can't really rub them in jeans.
Right. Usually just tuck your sack in there. Let it sort of.
What?
I'm just trying to
What are we
think of ways to. I'm just trying to think of ways to alleviate it.
Oh, dude.
Greg, should we should Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Before
I kept looking at
I know.
Mike.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
what's
we
up?
had a plan. Because we do have a guest in the studio tonight, and we know that our guest is he follows the rules very well,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he knows what's up.
Yep.
He knows the game. He's been here a couple of times, and so we made a little plan to try to go as long as we could without bringing you in.
Dude, we could have probably went the whole fucking show, man.
Our plan was to try to go as long as possible, and not even mention that you were in the room. Because we knew you'd sit there silently, like a good,
And he was,
like
dude.
a good
I would
guest.
look at him like, yeah, what's up? He's like,
Yeah.
holy shit. I thought for sure you were going to come in, dude. I thought for sure.
So see, he's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's still doing
Yeah. I know.
it. Anyway, if you haven't figured it out yet, we got Blake back in the studio.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Dude.
Dude, it's good to be back.
Discipline.
Discipline, dude. Yeah, at a certain point, I was like, "What the fuck are they doing?" Like, I was like,
Were you starting to get curious?
Yeah, because I was like, I feel like that particular conversation was running out of steam, and Jeff was just like, "I gotta think of something else to say." He's trying to drag more information out of Greg that Greg was not offering. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to take a piss before I even talk. So I was starting to notice. I was like, did they forget? I'm like, I'm going to have to tap on the table like, I'm here. There was a lot of things I wanted to chime in on.
Yeah, well, you can now.
I can
Feel
now,
free.
but
I
like,
thought for sure we could have drugged some shit out of you.
well,
on
like
that.
I wanted to, like, you're asking him about like the food and stuff. I
Oh,
was
yeah,
like, I
yeah.
wanted to ask him about the drugs that he took,
Oh shit.
the drugs that he was offered.
Yeah,
There's a lot of meat on that bone
yeah.
still.
Nobody really offers me anything because I look old.
And
And
you look like a cop.
I might look like a cop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
'Cause
nobody ever offers me anything.
That's
I never-
funny. Did you ask for anything?
No, I never ask for anything.
Why not?
Because I just know they're gonna be like, "Fuck you,
They're
narc."
like-
Do you
like-
think?
Oh yeah.
They're like,
Really?
that guy's wearing plaid shorts. He's got to be a cop.
that guy.
Yeah.
He's getting plaid pants. What the fuck?
Were you wearing
I don't think
just
anybody
a
gives a
regular T-shirt?
No, no, no.
In the Vegas heat?
I
He
had
had
a
a
lot
tank-
of tank
tanky
top.
on.
Okay, good.
Tankies. Yeah.
They're like, this guy's trying too hard to fit in.
Yeah.
And it's not
Did
Definitely.
you did you go tanning at all before you left?
No,
or
because
did
it's
you
at
just go
night, so
farmer
it's
thing?
like not even a
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
By the time we got there every night, it was already dark. So
So
All right.
were you high at least?
the whole time.
The whole time,
The
but
whole
just
fucking
high. You didn't.
No,
you didn't-
no. I actually brought mushrooms,
Uh-huh.
but never did them.
Really?
Yeah.
God, dude.
It was a real chill trip, man.
I would have done that 1,000%.
Yeah.
I would have been on those the whole time.
I think if I would have brought somebody else, maybe.
And I would have done
Yeah.
Molly too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude.
I just never do because
Take me next time.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Go. They're like tickets are like $463, and they go
Holy
on.
fuck.
You can get deposit today,
Yeah?
$10.
$463.
Yeah.
And that guy goes for a day. What a bitch.
Yeah.
Who is this?
I don't know. Rich, somebody rich.
Somebody
He
rich.
doesn't give a shit.
Doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Has to be.
$463. That's
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
$463
Yeah.
one day.
I could just go stay at my mom and dad's house down there. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I would still just go for one day.
Dude, no. If the three of us went, it'd be lit.
Yeah.
We'd turn up.
We would
It'd be
get so turned.
it'd be so turnt,
I
dude.
feel like that's not true.
No, dude, it'd be fun.
Oh yeah, it would be.
I'd keep the energy up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Now it'd feed off that.
The
for
whole
sure.
time I was watching your polos and stuff, I was
Yeah.
like, God, I wanted to be there.
Yeah, dude.
So what if it sounds like the same fucking song? the
Dude, I
whole time?
love it.
Like I like that stuff.
Yeah,
I've
me
got
too.
into it recently.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
Last
there's
year or so, I listen to that stuff.
Yeah.
And then like people hear it playing in my car and they're like, that one's old. I'm like,
So?
so?
New to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't,
There's so many songs I'm sure that I've like found that
Yeah.
are like old as fuck.
me and you
I
have
don't
been
give a
sending
shit.
songs back and
Yeah.
forth, and I'm like, every time I send one, I'm like, oh, he's gonna know this one. And
Right.
you were like, that one
Yeah.
slaps. I'm like,
Dude,
oh.
I'm telling you, I've never heard both those songs. I never heard.
I don't know shit.
Yeah.
I just like it.
Dude, me too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's new to
I
me.
hope you never use this phrase, that slaps, though.
Oh, you know, I know, I do.
Oh, he says,
And I said this shit's bussing.
yeah.
Oh,
Or-
yeah, yeah.
It's gas.
That song.
Or,
That song was.
don't say gas or
Yeah.
fire.
That song was
I do
busting.
say fire a lot. I type fire.
That one was sure
Emojis.
busting.
Yeah, that song was straight busting, dude. If Jeff ever makes food, I'm like,
Busted.
dude, these ribs are busting. That was fire, dude. Gas is the one that I like to say all the time because it pisses my wife off. I'm like, dude.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't like a good bust?
I'm like, this White Claw is gas, dude.
yes, sir.
And she's like, shut the fuck up.
Yep.
You're not young anymore. She likes to point out my gray hairs too.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her.
Oh shit. I have a feeling if you ever hit her, she'd just kill you.
Oh, she'd beat the fuck
Yeah.
out of me, but I'd give it a shot.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, oh, you want to start pointing out shit that's different, huh?
Yeah, let's play that game.
I don't remember this when I met you.
Dude. Yeah, she's like today. She's like, there's gray hairs in your beard now. I'm like, and I just looked at her and I said, no, there isn't.
Just grab her fat roll.
Oh my
God. And just walk away.
Yeah, I had someone the other.
But you won't point out your fucking gray hairs no more.
Man,
I had someone a couple of weeks ago comment on the the grays in my beard, and I was like, "What about the bald? Like,
what about the bald?
like, yeah,
Yeah, that's the funny thing about our podcast is like me being the only one that has like any hair.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
No.
Well, Gavin's hanging on for dear life, but
but he never takes his beanie off."
yeah, there's a reason. We know what it is.
He's like, fuck that.
When did you notice that you were starting to
26.
go? That's exactly the same number for me.
26, dude.
26 is when I noticed that it was like I didn't always shave my head yet.
Yeah.
And I noticed it thinning.
Yeah. You know what the great awakening for me was? The great reckoning, the great like, fuck, this is it.
Yeah.
I was at a barber shop, and I was like, you could thin it if you want.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah. And she's like, we don't need to thin it.
Yeah.
And I was
Dude,
like,
that same thing happened to
oh,
me.
fuck.
Oh.
This is it.
Because my hair used to be thick as shit.
Yeah,
and
me
so
too.
I used to do that Caesar back in the 90s. Like the Caesar was the thing where it's
Right.
like forward.
Yeah.
And my hair was thick. And I remember I'd go to the hair place and they'd use those scissors that they like to
Yeah.
thin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
those,
same,
like,
it's like a comb on one side sort of. And
yeah.
Yeah.
they chop it up.
Yep.
And I went to get a haircut and I was like, oh, usually they use the thinning things. And she's like, that's not necessary.
Not
Yeah.
necessary
I was like, what are
anymore.
you fucking talking about? Shit. My shit's
Yeah.
thick as fuck.
I need to roll your head like
She's
that,
all
too.
like, come on, bitch.
Yeah.
Thin my shit, bitch.
I saw
Yeah.
your
She's
son.
like, yeah, I don't think so.
I saw your son Cameron at work shortly after you'd finally convinced him to just lop it off, you know?
Uh-huh.
He took off his hat for like, once ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, dude, like you got all your hair off. He's like, yeah, just got tired of it. I was like, I thought it looked good long. He was like, yeah, got sick of it. So I just cut it all off. And I was like, oh man, you should enjoy it while it lasts. And then I just walked away.
You're doomed.
I was like, you can see the future. And
Yeah.
it's short.
It's bright as fuck, too.
It's shiny.
Yeah, it's fresh right now. So you guys are getting the best of it right
I
now.
was like,
fucking. you
I
could
was
watch a
wondering if
movie
that
on
sunk in with
forehead.
him.
He's like, well
He's like,
played, sir.
Yeah,
Well
he's
played.
like, it's like,
Like
that's the first time it occurred to him
You got a good 5 years left, boy.
until it starts declining.
Yeah.
You got 5 years
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's 20 now, right?
Yeah.
So you said 26?
Yep.
Yikes. Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, well, at least we kind of know what it's going to look like.
Yeah. So I started buzzing my head though, like pretty young, like probably around 20. Like
Yeah.
I just kept it like no guard on the clippers.
Yeah.
Like just stubble.
Just taking it down.
So I kept it like that most of the time anyway, and I would grow it out like twice a year
Yeah.
for
just-
like 3 or 4 months.
so it wasn't weird to have it
So
like
it
way
wasn't
short.
weird when
Yeah.
I just started shaving it
Yeah.
anyway.
That's a pretty good transition then.
Yeah.
I thought about doing it a couple times just to see what it would look like, but I'm so scared of what my head looks like.
See,
'Cause
that's-
it's probably weird.
It's one of those grow back times that I had where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grow it back, and then that's when I noticed like, oh shit.
It's not there.
Actually, it was a picture I posted on Facebook, and I was like, oh, you can see some skin up there.
You're like, damn it.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah, it starts getting deeper and
Yeah.
deeper. You're like, oh, these aren't just widow peaks anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever, like, when you were younger, like, really grow your hair out, like, long?
Yeah.
Yeah, just, like, because of his...
Not like,
A
I think I
fad or
got
something.
like down to here.
mine was when I was really like 10 years old, like
Yeah.
really young when I did it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was, like, in high school, like, the peak emo years, you know?
Right,
so it was,
right.
like, we had all... you couldn't see anybody's eyes.
Yeah.
Constantly, like, doing this shit. You know, that was...
Yes.
So at one point, like, I think...
Long down
yeah,
across
like...
your face.
Yeah, it was just a bucket of hair around my head, you know?
Right.
It was like that was just what was in then, and
Yeah.
it was just such a fucking pain in the ass to keep it. It was so much maintenance.
Really?
Oh man, God, dude, well, and you saw me like 2 years ago. You guys were giving me tons of
Yeah,
shit
you
when I
have.
like kind of let it go again
Yeah.
for once, and then that was a bunch of memes and stuff.
Oh, right.
I was
That's
like,
right.
dude,
That's right.
well, because in my head, because that was my time, my era,
Mm-hmm.
that'll never like not look kind of cool to me
Right.
because that's what was cool, you
Yeah.
know? And so I was like, fuck, I thought it looked good. Like, I remember one day as I
I
was
can't go back to that.
as I was cutting it off, I was thinking of you, you know? But like when I cut it off, there was still hair there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys pull it off. You guys got good heads. I might not. I don't know yet.
So
You know how you find out real quick? Join the military.
Join
You
the military.
Shave your fucking head and you realize who has a good looking
just
head
do it for
and
you.
who doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet some guys has it.
Oh yeah.
fucked, huh?
You're like, ooh, wow.
Or if they got like a peak,
Yeah.
like
Just
kind of like a
big
sharp.
fucking ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stick out like satellites.
Like,
Like just,
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Put some hair back on there.
I got my ears lowered.
Jesus.
Guys that say shit like that all the time.
Man, so yeah, I've had a little bit of a rough week.
Yeah, man, you almost died. You had
Yeah.
that walking around
I
pneumonia.
don't know about almost died, but I feel like it.
No, I mean, I tried to.
Oh.
I hired somebody.
Oh,
They
I
failed.
narrowly
Yeah.
escaped death from the hitman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
you actually almost died.
Oh.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I was woke up one day feeling like shit.
Mhm.
Actually, I was up all night feeling like shit.
Ooh.
It was so bad. I was contemplating going to the emergency room in the middle of the night.
Wow.
Like that's how like fucked up it was.
Man.
You know, that's crazy, though, right? So, check it out. Like, people, they're like, I'm just going to fucking fight through this. And then they don't make it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of those dudes, too, right?
There's
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not going to go. I'll be fine. But they thought about going.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
Oh, believe me, all of that crossed my mind too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm probably gonna be that guy that dies tonight,
Mhm.
and then I'm like, oh, if only he would have went to the emergency room when he thought about it.
That's it. You hear enough stories, like you start getting in your head about it. Like, what if that's one of these times where they're like, "Oh yeah, we could have totally saved him."
Yeah.
Like,
If
yeah,
it
what-
came in right then, we could have.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
we would have shot him up with this shit. He
Yeah.
would have been, you know,
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Dawn.
he would
and
have been
shit.
recovering, but
Yeah.
he'd be alive. You know, that's those stories are. There's too many of them.
There is way too
So
many.
Yeah.
I did go to the doctor as soon as possible,
Mm-hmm.
and I found out that I have fucking pneumonia.
Yeah.
So
So,
that's
The walking
cool.
around time.
The
What I-
walking
That
pneumonia.
motherfucker wants some walking around money. You know what I'm saying?
Some wham.
what I didn't ask you was it attached to the last time that you were sick? Because it wasn't that long ago, but this was pretty out of nowhere because you were doing better. Was it?
Right. So you know what? I don't know where this came from. The last one was like on the heels of COVID.
Yeah.
Like I had COVID, and then like a week later, I had like these exact same things going on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have no idea where this came
He did, because he was like, "Yeah, you got walking pneumonia," and it was just like you were fine 6 hours before that.
from. Yeah.
We were talking all day,
It just happened.
and then
all
it
of a
was
sudden.
just out of nowhere. And I was like,
That's how it happens, though, right?
"Yeah, but
That's
how do you
it gets
just get pneumonia in a
That's
couple
it.
hours?"
That's
Like
how-
I just,
He just did.
I've never had it. I
Yeah.
don't think.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he was awake the whole time.
But I was starting to like, because you were sick. You were so sick for like a week. You know, when you.
Yeah.
It was like that last one.
The first
And
time.
then you're just out of nowhere like that. And I'm like, dude, Jeff's going to die.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Got congestive heart failure.
Well, fuck.
I don't
Probably.
say shit like that. He's getting that age, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey.
They're going to be like, oh, yeah.
He's getting
your
to that
heart's
age.
failure, man. Your heart's a failure. We could save you if you go to international waters. Why?
Yeah. He's like, nah, just pull the plug. It's not worth it. He's like, that sounds like a long
He's all,
drive.
sir, there's no plug. You're still alive. You get out
That's
of my
like a
office, please."
16-hour drive, man.
He's like, just put me in the ground, dude.
I'm not down for that shit. Does Allegiant fly there?
Just can I get on? Oh,
Can I
what's
get
that
a
shitty?
$113 flight? 'Cause
Please.
then I'll go.
What's that one airline everybody's saying it's all bad?
Southwest?
No, there's another one. It's all yellow and stuff. It's like, I can't remember what it's called. It's supposed to be so cheap.
I don't know.
Like the chairs are practically like folding chairs. I can't remember what it's called. Everybody, it's not around here, but everybody in bigger cities makes fun of it all the time.
Huh. I wonder what- I am curious.
Yeah,
now.
that's the only way Jeff would do it.
Yeah.
He's like, I have to have a credit card? What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
Fuck,
Oh,
man.
man. So other than almost losing my life, it's also been a pretty big week for Blake and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Wow.
of crazy shit happening. We haven't talked about it on the podcast at
No.
all because we missed a week, and
Right.
so it was all kind of new. But both Blake and I left our long time jobs this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird.
Starting new jobs next week.
Yep, right after Memorial Day. It was. I know we talked about it 1,000 times already, but like how the timeline worked out
Yeah, it was
to
weird.
where we applied for jobs the same day, had interviews the same day,
At the same time.
at the same exact minute.
It was 2:30.
Yeah. I was thinking about it while I was in it. I was like, Jeff's doing this right now too.
Yeah.
And then pretty much get offered the job at the same time.
Put in our 2-week notices on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the same exact, and then, I mean, I ended up piecing out a day early, but for different reasons, you know.
Because you got lucky and had a funeral.
Yeah, I was so lucky. And then
Oh, it's probably the luckiest thing that could happen.
Yeah, I was so lucky that I got to tell him, like, I got a funeral, and, you know, and nobody believes
Everybody
me.
was like,
And
yeah, you're lucky.
yeah.
I want to go to a funeral.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah.
Was there a clown?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
Trevor
love-
was there.
Jesus. Wow.
I didn't say a fat retard.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding.
Woo!
I'm just playing. I don't
Right.
know him like that, so I can't really.
No, he is.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
Every time he
Well
talks,
played,
I'm
sir.
like, this guy's a fucking idiot. I'm like, keep him here.
Jesus.
But yeah, it was just, we talked about it all the time. Like, just like every day something new would happen. It was like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, it
And
was
so
weird.
we just, you were at your job for a really long time, but I was coming up on 5 years, and it was just like all in the same time. We're like, we're getting out of here, going on to hopefully greener pastures. But you know,
Yeah. What's weird is we weren't like we should apply for new jobs and shit.
yeah,
It just happened.
we had talked like we're always like kind of open to it and
all
stuff.
land on the same day.
Yeah, it was super strange, but
Yeah, it was super strange.
Yeah.
Listening to both of you guys, like, oh, I went to my fucking thing too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Greg's
You guys
popping in.
twinning?
yeah, he's popping in every 5
You guys
seconds. Like,
twinning in
I don't
life?
care.
Like, what the fuck?
It's like I
Will
don't
you
give a
guys shut
fuck.
up?
Yeah,
I left
we're
my
like,
job like 6 months ago.
Why don't you guys get married already?
yeah. He's like, I did this already. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. And then we're talking about like how both places that we worked out threw this big party for us on the way out.
Yeah.
They were super sad we were leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they threw these big, like, giant going away parties for
Yeah.
us today.
There was tears.
Yeah,
Lots of
Hugs.
tears. Yeah.
tears, hugs, pleading, like
Don't go.
Lots of
Please,
pleading.
please.
Please don't
stay.
go.
Yeah.
You're the shit.
lots of flashing.
Yeah.
Just tits
Lots of
galore.
Lots
Yeah.
of tits
Lots of-
everywhere.
They weren't good ones, but
No.
They're there.
No.
And that's
yeah.
the thought that counts, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Or
So
no, nobody gave a
Actually,
fuck
there
at
was
all.
zero, anything, nothing.
Nothing.
Not even
Yeah.
some lot lizards, huh?
We send each other Marco Polos both on our way out. I was like, nobody's around.
It was like we're walking through a desert.
Yeah. The buildings
That's
had
how it ends.
the buildings had never been emptier for either one of us. It was a yet another thing that was just like the other one.
Yeah.
And we just got in our car. I'm like, I'm
That's
just done. Like
Yeah.
that's it. Like no.
Like
there's
I'm
no-
trying to make this big like thing,
Yeah.
and I'm just driving out and no one even knows I'm
Yeah.
alive.
I'm walking out with my hands out. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
And we go.
yeah. Well, I
You
guess
pause and look back, and
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I could have died and nobody would have gave
Yeah.
a shit.
They probably wouldn't even know for hours.
Yeah.
You could be laying right in that little section next
Yeah.
to the door.
Yeah.
And nobody would even know you.
when I
Yeah.
when I left this afternoon, I walked all the way up to the front office, which I haven't been that deep into the building in like four years,
Right.
and nobody was up there. And then I walked all the way back. Every office was empty, and I was thinking, I've never seen this building more empty
In my
And
whole
ever.
fucking-
Ever.
Ever. It's
Yeah.
never been more empty. And like right now, when I'm like hoping like someone will be like, "Hey, there you are."
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking.
Nobody's there.
I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, all right. Well,
Yeah. Same for me. I took the long way out
Yeah.
so everybody could tell me.
It was so quiet and morbid in both
Yeah.
your videos. I was like, well,
Well, yeah.
that's uneventful.
Nobody gave me a
it
high five or
turns,
nothing.
It turns out everyone was just hiding.
Yeah, it's
Like,
all.
oh shit, he's coming.
He said, "We gotta act like we give a fuck if he sees us."
They're all under their desks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there wasn't even like a forklift movement or nothing on the way out. And I'm
someone
like,
farted, and I like looked into their office. And
"Where are you?"
You
I
do a
know
little
you're here.
it
sniffer.
was like
sniff, yeah.
it was like the Velociraptors. Like, well, like, don't move.
Yeah,
Fucking damn. It's
So-
just quiet.
yeah,
Yeah, they were marking like all the offices were like tumbleweeds and fucking. It's like, Jesus, dude, there ain't nobody in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
Same
never
with you.
seen it that
There's
way.
no. It's just the quiet walk of out, gone.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's cool to
So-
like have this like big long weekend though before we
yeah.
start this new thing because like now it's like where the nerves are setting in.
Yep.
Every time, because it's been so long since you did anything else,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Fuck," you know?
Starting a new job and then like but
Yeah.
I have 5 days off.
5
before
days
I
off.
start.
But the thing is like you're going to a job where you're like the guy now. Like you're gonna be in control, and
That
that's
has its own set of problems. I'm
yeah.
sure, though.
Because I'm not doing that. I'm going to something where I'm literally on my own all the time,
Yeah.
and
This is a huge leap for me, like completely different than anything I've done before.
I think you'll
Yeah.
be great, man.
But I'm excited.
yeah, I'm sure you're gonna
You'll be
do
great because you have to be great.
Yeah, you can't mess up.
There's no
Yeah, there's no
other
fucking
option.
safety net, right? Like, hey,
Yeah.
I was thinking earlier today though about how like you're going from working there part time, basically being the person with the least amount of time and the least amount of
Yeah.
everything, to being literally the head guy the next week. Like how weird is that? Was this your last day being the part time?
No, I'm still gonna go Tuesday and Wednesday. next
Okay, so you're gonna be so
week.
not
And then
even
I start on Thursday.
it's not
officially.
even a 5-day transition. It's a bottom to the top in less than 24 hours,
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
which is hilarious
yeah.
in
That is
so
kinda
many ways.
hilarious.
I can't think of another scenario where that would happen.
Yeah.
Ever.
It's
It's
pretty
like
odd.
I walk into my new job day 1 and day 2 they're like, here's your new office.
Hey, new guy, you're the boss now.
You're the boss now. I'm like, "Pfft, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Yeah. They took me and walked me around though, and I realized how much I don't know about it. So that was cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I fucking what?
Yeah.
I'm here to drive a truck, I heard. So I don't care about any of this shit.
Yeah. Well, my job before this was like that. I started working at a cleaning and restoration company, and going into it, I had really no idea what they. There you go. I had no idea what they did. And my first day there, it was like, oh, we have a flood, and then it's like, and we do carpet cleaning too. And then we also go to suicides and clean up suicides and like sewer damages and fucking mold. I'm like, what?
Like,
Huh?
what do you do with all that?
So much. You know?
So much to learn.
Yeah, it was
all at
crazy.
once. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I kind of got a rundown of like everything that I'm gonna have to do, and I'm like, I guess I'll learn on the fly because I don't know shit about it.
Yeah, I'm fucking 6 months in. I'm still learning shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
there's just so much.
You
know?
were talking about it. It
Yeah.
sounded like a lot.
There's a
I was like,
lot
I
of
was getting
different-
overwhelmed for you.
And then there's like all the like, oh, we're out with this one, we're in with this one, out with this one, in with this one. It's like, fuck, man.
As you learned
Yeah.
it, now you got to
Yeah.
forget about
yeah,
it.
you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, I can't use that anymore.
Yeah.
You know? Like, Jesus.
The cool part with mine is like, I think the part that I'm least excited for is I get to
Yeah.
spend 6 weeks in a truck with a guy I don't know.
What if he's cool though?
I'm sure he'll be cool.
Hopefully he's cool, right?
Yeah. Like I was like, I think he's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be cool. I just hope we don't run out of stuff to talk about 10 minutes in. Like you realize you have nothing in common.
Oh yeah. Then
I'm
you
like-
just sit there in silence.
Yeah, I'm like, you mind if I look at TikToks for the next 4 hours and not say a word? You know,
Yeah.
Jesus.
because it's a
I've been on rides like that.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? With who?
That time we went to Salt Lake
Fuck. God
to
damn
see
it.
Callan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just ran out of. By the time we hit Blackfoot, I was
Yeah.
done talking to you.
No, yeah. Yeah.
And you guys have been friends for years. That's
Years.
that's different.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
sort of like when you're married to somebody
Yeah.
and you've both told each other everything about everything in your whole life.
Yeah.
So when you go to tell a story, she's like, you told me that 50 times.
Yeah. Or
I
you'll
already
be
know.
driving for a while and you're just like, you can tell you guys have given up because you both look at the radio and you're like, yeah. Just
So,
yeah.
yeah.
All I can hope for
I like
is
this
like
song.
this guy that's 25 years older than me, like just relates to me on every level.
Is he 25 years older than you?
Easily.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Most of them are.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like it's weird because like
Got to
I'm-
bring in that new blood because they're like, these guys are all dying.
yeah. Because of my
They
old
could-
job.
There's going to be a lot of stuff about like how it used to be.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
how you new guys are.
Yeah. He's gonna get on like like the electronic logs and talk about what fucking bullshit it is. Like, I don't know how to work this, so I just never
We used
do.
to use paper for everything.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to hear those stories. Blake, if that doesn't happen, you better make it
I'll
up.
tell you everything. I'll tell you
You
everything.
better make up
This
some
new
stories.
generation's bullshit.
Because
I'm scared to work.
I realized something, because at my old job, everybody was starting to be younger than me, you know? And like there was a certain point where I was telling them what pussies they were all the time, you know, because I was like, well, back in the day,
Yeah.
I was like, you guys are bitching about, you know, this and that, and you start
It's
to
already started for you.
put yourself on a pedestal, like, you guys don't know shit about shit. And then I go, and just in my like interview, I'm like, everybody here is fucking old, dude. Like I'm the young guy again, which is a good feeling. But you know that they're gonna look at me and like, this fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna call you shit like greenhorn
and you're gonna
rookie.
Yeah.
work
So-
circles around them all.
yeah.
They've all been doing it for so long.
What's
They
up,
just don't
rookie?
I can walk without a limp. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
care. They're like,
That would be nice.
I
Yeah.
can't smell anything but propane every time I go home.
Yeah. Like,
Everything smells like propane. He just starts telling you war stories.
mm-hmm.
I once a propane tank went off next to me. No, I can't watch fireworks.
He's
Blew
got
up
it.
my best friend.
He's got a little nitrous tank. He's like,
Yeah.
here, take a hit of this.
I'm like, oh, this is gonna be all right. Yeah,
He's like, go to sleep, young blood.
he like short circuits all the time because of all the gases that he's inhaled over the years. He just
Forgets everything. He's doing.
starts drooling while he's driving, like, and just snaps out of it. I'm like, oh fuck, is this where I'm headed? No, it seems like
I'm
it's gonna
only
be cool, though.
26.
I'm like, what?
Been doing this since I was 13.
Yeah, there's a guy at this job that's worked there for 45 years.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's like I don't want to be alive. In
That sounds like
45
Jeff's
years.
job. Don't you have a bunch of old timers there?
Oh, yeah. Everybody over there is old.
Old as
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, it's like I guess that's probably like a good indication.
That's what I was just going to say.
of
Like,
a-
either that's a good thing
Yeah.
or they're just fucking losers.
I was like, yeah, they're either total losers or it's a good enough job that they could stand it for that long, you know? Because at Coke, where we all have once worked at one point,
Yeah.
like it's a revolving door.
Yeah.
People are in and out constantly.
Yeah, it takes a lot to stay there for as long as I did.
You see a driver that's approaching 40, and you're like, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's rare. It's
Yeah.
rare. to
Marcus
see
is like, what, 47?
no.
Yeah, dude, he's old, man.
Well, 45, 46.
I think he's up there. Dude.
But even he left and tried to do something else and came back.
you know what he tried to do? Trucking jobs.
Mm.
Other trucking jobs.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
yeah, he did some shit.
He did Bud Light. I think he even worked for Pepsi for a little bit, didn't he?
No. No,
Coors?
it was a different job altogether that I don't know about, and then Bud Light, and then
Oh.
and
Yeah.
then they suckered him into coming back. I was like, why?
I couldn't see myself doing that kind of work again. Like the down stacking off
Yeah.
the side of a truck and doing that. But yesterday I saw some Coke guys at a gas station
Yeah.
and they were doing what I used to do, but it was weird to watch them and how like unmotivated and slow they were.
Yeah.
And I was thinking even now, if I were to for some reason go
Do that.
I would be running circles around them
Yeah.
today.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't imagine
Dude,
being as slow as they were. being.
There's some miserable, unmotivated retards there now, and they're like nice guys,
I hope they're
whatever, but
listening.
they're just different. Yeah, you know who you are.
Yeah.
You know who
Yeah.
you are. There's one in particular. I'm like, it's like he's got to like have a timer to remember to go. Like,
Jeez.
just
Damn.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
and like they're like so much younger than me too, and they just, But yeah, I
Fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Yep.
I declared to myself a couple years ago, I'm not doing that shit anymore. The
The
down stacking
kind
and
of
the
work.
C stores and stuff. And then they started talking about changing things up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the fuck out of here, dude.
Gone.
Yeah.
Fucking gonzo.
Yep.
So anyway,
So new jobs.
looking
man.
forward to it.
Two new jobs.
A lot of big changes coming.
Yeah. I'm scared a little bit, but I'm excited. It's going to be good.
Hell yeah. I'm happy for both of you.
Plus, it's,
Mo
You guys deserve
money.
it, man.
yeah.
You guys deserve it. More
More
money.
money.
Yep.
I'm excited for that.
Hell yeah,
That's gonna
man,
be
you
cool.
should be.
And they're like, we don't like working over 40 hours. I'm like, me neither.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, so cool.
We'll see though. I'll
You're
get
like,
there.
You're like that's allowed.
That's allowed.
You can work less than 40.
Yeah, you
That's
work less
wild.
than 47 hours a week, 48, 50 going into the summer. And then this week I'm telling everybody, I'm like, you guys are so fucked this summer,
And,
especially without me.
yeah.
They have no idea what's coming.
No,
they have no idea.
clue. Mm-mm. It's going to be hilarious. I can't wait to see them and just stop and just make fun of them.
Right.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah, I was thinking about stalking whoever's running my route and just be like,
He just drive next. Oh, fuck you.
yeah.
He's like, who is this? I don't know. He probably won't be able to speak English.
It's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So,
man.
did you guys see? Oh, you know what, Greg? What I hate about skipping a week
Mm-hmm.
is because anytime something happens in that gap,
It's old now.
it's old news by the time we get to it.
Mm.
But I don't know if you've heard about
I
this
haven't.
or not.
I already know. I haven't.
Okay. I'm sure Blake has.
Okay.
Did you hear who is the new cover model for the most recent Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue?
Yes.
Yeah? Did you hear about this? This new model that is on the cover and has a spread on the inside.
Oh,
I don't mean a spread, I mean pictures.
Right.
We wish.
Is 81 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay.
She goes by the name of Martha Stewart.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
In
man.
the swimsuit edition?
Yeah.
Remember when the cover of the swimsuit issue used to be like Cindy Crawford
Yeah.
and like Kathy Ireland and shit? And like,
Dude, do you guys remember when Martha Stewart was super hot?
No.
Me neither.
No.
Yeah, like, I don't even
No, I don't.
like, at least I could see if they were like, look at what Cindy Crawford looks like still.
apparently it's now.
You got a picture? I haven't seen it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh. Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Not
Tits were a little low, but
not too shabby,
She's
dude.
a little long in the tits, but
long the tits, but everything
But so
else-
is Trevor.
yeah. You know? got-
Dude.
I mean, I'm
that's
sure
a-
there's some. I'm
that's-
sure there's some magic.
There's
Oh.
yeah.
Some
Definitely some magic.
Oh, dude, they photoshopped some liver spots for
Did
sure.
some
But
touch ups.
but that's better than I thought it would be.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think anybody could look like that though with Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody, I could look like
Well, yeah, anybody
Yeah.
could look pretty good. They
that. Really good.
trim up the waistline a little bit.
Yeah, her tits are long.
Let me see.
She's got some long tits.
They're pretty big though.
Yeah, there's.
I mean
Just
that
been
that-
around,
I
you
think
know.
that brings up anybody's like
It's
you know
like-
on a scale of 1 to
She's
10.
got that tit cleavage that's like for a mile.
Dude.
It's like a runway.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, big titties will add 2 points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean, if she was flat, then you'd be like, what are we doing? You know.
Oh, yeah.
But at least there's something there.
Got a little girth.
Yeah. If you got some girthy tits, you're on your way, dude. We all like them.
But Martha Stewart though is probably the last person. Like not even because she's
I can't
old,
believe she's 82.
not even because she's old, but she's for some reason she's not a sex symbol
Yeah,
in the
never
slightest.
Never was. Yeah.
And so you wouldn't think like, oh yeah, she should be on there.
like if they put a 60-year-old Pam Anderson, you'd still be like, well, it's Pam Anderson at least, you know. But like she was never anything like that. She always wore like
She wore like pantsuits. And
yeah, like she was never. You know, honestly, we should take it as a win though because everybody. You say like, did you see who's going to be on Sports Illustrated? And everybody's first thought is like probably Caitlyn Jenner.
shit. Oh yeah.
You know, so like then they're like Martha Stewart, and we're like, hey, cool.
Oh, at least it's a real woman.
At least it's somebody who doesn't have a cock.
Yeah. At least it's someone who's not buying their bathing suit at Target.
Yeah, doesn't have to tape it back.
Yeah.
Target.
Yeah. So that's the
What's
other
wrong
thing.
with Target?
Oh, you haven't heard either?
Oh.
So that's the newest company that's on the chopping block because along with the whole Bud Light and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So Target came out with this line of children's clothing
Okay.
that you can find like in the boys department, and there's like underwear that are meant to help tuck the dick back.
Are you
And,
serious?
There's like rainbowy fucking sports bras for boys, and like they went hard.
What?
Target went hard.
I
yeah.
didn't hear about that. No, you know what? I heard
So
about
there's
them
like a
being
whole section, and so now Target apparently is pulling back. Like,
I would
no
think so.
shit.
You
but-
think
Wow.
you think they'd watch? You can make a playbook out of all these companies' fuck ups over the last couple years. I mean,
Yeah.
but like the Bud Light one was.
Oh, that was the biggest.
I mean, you could kind of get a feel of like how everybody's thinking
Yeah.
just based on that.
But
And
did you guys know? I didn't know this when the whole Bud Light thing came out. I thought it was like a big thing that they were doing. Did you know they just made one can?
Yeah, just
What?
send
It was just one can
That's
Yeah.
it.
that they sent to that dude.
yeah,
And he was like, "Look at this can
Just
they made me."
posted
and
it
the
on
fucking world
Instagram.
blew up.
yeah.
Wow.
They're like, "Fuck Bud Light." It was one can. They
Yeah.
didn't make. It wasn't like you could go to Walmart and buy a 12-pack with his face on it.
And that's what everybody was thinking
Yeah,
too. It's
yeah.
like that they're gonna do this whole big promotion, and then these guys are like, I drank Bud Light for 35 years, and then they should drinking at Coors, right? And it's like, have you Googled Coors
Yeah.
Right.
from Colorado,
Yeah.
from Denver?
Yeah.
A lot of
There's a lot of rainbows in there.
lot of
past.
they back that shit up, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like if that pisses you off that much, you'd think you'd do one Google search, right?
Yeah.
You know.
People get so mad.
I just
they
can't
get so pissed
imagine
off.
picking a hill to die on like that. But people like that are the ones that pick a new hill to die on all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I
Mm-hmm.
don't. How can you care that much?
Yeah. I didn't give a fuck.
I don't give a
at all
fuck about anything that much.
No.
Nothing.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I saw a
Could care
Ford.
less.
I saw a Ford Raptor commercial today. Have you seen the Ford Raptor
I heard
commercial?
Yeah. Is that the
Ford
one with
was
the
doing
rainbow
like a-
truck?
They had
Yeah.
put out a rainbow Raptor,
Yeah.
and it's all about pride and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
wow. I'm
You know
surprised that the companies are even just going there anymore.
I know, because I saw that one. I was like, turns out I do care about something this much. Fuck Ford.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So weird, man. Right? You don't need to do that.
Chevy
though.
ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
Although
They probably already have.
I immediately thought that, and then I sent that to every Ford guy that I knew. Like everybody that's like, I drive a Ford because there's like
they're
a
all
few
like,
guys,
"Fuck."
that I worked with, you know. And I sent it to them. I'm like, see, you guys suck cocks now.
Like, I can't even argue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
It's,
like,
on,
do you
it's
have
on
a
a commercial now.
do you have a dildo attached to your seat?
What is it with guys that drive a Dodge
Them
Ram?
too.
Yep.
Them too. Just waiting for Dodge's commercial to come out. They're like, we took the blinkers off the fucking truck. We don't even use them.
Dude, are you okay?
Yeah.
Stop walking around pneumonia.
I'm good.
Dude.
Yeah,
So
you,
walking around. I'm
you should stop coughing.
It was some.
I would
It's
love
want some
to.
walking
More
around
than,
money.
More than anything, I would love to stop coughing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my favorite people in the world
Or flat earthers. We all know this.
are out in full force right now.
Oh shit.
Again.
Who's this?
Ghostbusters.
Nope. I mean my least favorite people in the world
Oh.
Okay.
are out in full force.
You
again.
hate a lot of people.
I do hate a lot of.
So I
people.
don't know.
I know. Bicyclists.
We usually see. Yes. We always see eye to eye on this. Oh, left him hanging. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Sorry,
Damn
it was in my periph. I didn't.
Yeah.
When I
It's all
saw
good.
it, it was too late.
I was like, oh.
We've never disagreed on a person or a group of people that
We
we
hate
hate.
more.
Yeah.
Right.
When you were talking about DJ Khaled, that's where I almost jumped in. Dude,
We should have just drug it out a little bit longer, Khaled.
I hope that
That
guy.
guy's a real
I hope
piece of
that
shit.
guy
He's the
gets
biggest
hit by
piece
a
of shit in the
He's the
world.
biggest piece of
fucking
shit.
loser. And
Yeah.
like Adam Carolla is the one that got me all on that
yeah.
bandwagon. And then now videos come up on my feed of like him and his dead audiences. Like, say it louder.
Yeah. See, I never knew that was a. I just thought everyone was on his dick, and I never understood why.
Mm-hmm.
And then Greg showed me that video of the concert that he was at.
Yeah.
when he literally got booed off the stage. I was like, that's so awesome.
Yeah, because
That was
everybody's
the
like,
best.
they realize that he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't
just
have
says,
any talent.
"We the best."
Yeah.
How did he get famous is what I want to know.
No.
I don't know either. Did he have friends that were famous? And
I don't
Did
know.
he make the tunes that they
That's what I was
sang
gonna say.
over?
Maybe he's good like in the booth.
Yeah.
I hear some people say, "Oh, he's a producer."
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
bet
okay,
he
then he
produced
should
some music.
stick to that.
Yeah,
because,
why is he on the stage yelling?
Yeah, but I don't know him for anything except just trying to be the shit.
But the best ever was when he was on Hot Ones. Did you see him on Hot Ones?
Yeah, he's such a pussy.
He bitched out on like the third one, and he's like, "I'm not quitting.
I'm just not doing it
I'm just-"
anymore.
Like, no, you're quitting because you're a pussy.
Yeah.
He couldn't take it.
Dude, you
past,
should
like,
bring up
third
the
one.
audio for that.
Yeah.
Like,
That-
just be like, I ain't a quitter, but
Yeah,
he just
that's
had
good.
this bullshit reason for why he wasn't going to do it anymore.
Ugh.
And then Sean Evans was like, well, yeah, by definition, you are quitting because you're not continuing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't let him.
Dude, he's such a. If I had a shred of respect for him at that point, which I didn't,
Yeah.
but it was gone then.
I was hoping there was just like clips.
You would think.
Here we go. Maybe this will be it.
It's a
I'll
turd.
pick these sauces it's hot. No,
DJ Khaled?
played himself. Look at me now, you know what I mean?
Look at you now, man. How you doing? If you thought these two were like kind of hot, which they're not, I don't know where.
No, it's
Texas
hot.
Pete hot sauce is like a nothing.
I don't really like too much hot theories, like on the theory.
Really? You say you've changed a lot. What's the fastest you could run a mile right now?
I can run.
I can
Oh,
run.
man, hold on. Yo, bro, is yours different than mine?
No. If you want to switch, we could switch. But
I want to switch.
all right. Hot
Switch my
ones
plate.
first. Hot ones
This
first.
something ain't right. Let me tell you something right now for all my fans. I promise you, if I stop, doesn't mean I gave up.
Yes, it does. By definition.
This shit ain't no victory to me, my brother. This shit ain't doing nothing but me but causing problems to me. I ain't gonna say I stop yet, but right now, it's getting close.
Take a bite. Just take a bite. Don't feel like you got to clean the wing.
My brother,
You got it. You got this, man. I'm not even
no,
worried about it.
you can't. I'm telling you, like, on everything. This ain't even like, it's supposed to be funny, it's for real. No, this ain't no phony shit. This what kind of sauce was that last one?
Khaled, if it comes down to it, I'll eat your wings.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not doing it, man.
I'll have to eat your wings. People think that this is like some joke.
No, this
that
ain't no
these things
joke.
aren't
Listen.
that hot.
Listen.
Tell them. People all up on my fucking Twitter all the
I
time.
promise you. First of all, I don't even know nothing about this show. No disrespect to your show.
Okay. All right. I'll eat
shit-
your wings. I'll eat your wings.
That's when
I just
Sean.
want to be clear. I ain't give up because,
You kind of did. I've done it 9 times.
yeah, you're crazy.
All right. How fast could you run a mile?
Who the
That's
hell?
it.
He had to work hard to keep the show going at that point.
Yeah.
You know, dude, just
That's
say
when
like
Sean
you can't
started,
do it.
That's when Sean started getting like a little rude to him. When
Yeah.
he's like, I don't even know anything about this show.
Yeah.
He's like, oh well, you're quitting.
yeah.
I'm
It's
not
like
quitting. He got to. I don't know if you know what Texas Pete hot sauce is, but it's like nothing.
very mild compared to the last 5
any
of
of
them.
'em,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just not a
That's
big deal at
hilarious.
all. I don't feel like I would probably get through all 10 wings, but I wouldn't like give excuses. I'd
No,
be like,
I would get through all 10 wings.
I would
would get through all
I would
10
try to
wings.
power through, but like I would be a
You could-
horrible
you could do
interview
it.
at that point.
I mean, I think that's the point.
Just with Will, you just have to have the drive to do it. But he's just what a
I would have did it.
bitch,
Yeah.
dude.
I would've
What a
fuck- even
bitch.
if I fucking died on the last 2 or 3.
That
Because you don't even have to eat the whole thing. You just have to take a bite.
yeah. But the number 7 one sauce is the bomb, and that's hotter than the last one.
Yeah.
But they throw it in there and it fucks you up and it makes the next 2 really.
Oh,
hard
is
to
that
eat.
how it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I always
But the Scoville units on the bomb aren't as high as the next 2, but it's made with pure like capsaicin extract.
yeah,
So it hits really different.
it hits like sharp, right?
Yeah,
Like
and it hurts you.
then they say it doesn't even
And the
taste
other ones,
good, right?
No, it tastes. I have some if you'd like to try it. The other ones taste like, or that one tastes like hot gasoline, and the other ones are made
does.
with like garlic and like fucking
Yeah,
ingredients.
like stuff that tastes good, right?
Yeah.
Because
So
they
they're-
want to sell sauces.
So they're hot, but they taste good.
yeah. Do you have the whole set?
No, but I have a bunch of them.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
And the bomb is fucking horrible. Little funny story about the bomb. So our Danes, for some reason, one of them has been fucking digging in our backyard, and we have this little area that we keep trying to grow like a garden area in, like
Yeah.
plants, flowers and shit in.
Yeah,
And they keep digging it out, like
I've had a similar
fucking
problem.
digging it.
Yeah,
And we rake it back up, and they fucking dig it back out, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? So my wife, like, I think she sprinkled like a bunch of like cayenne pepper in the dirt right there, hoping that they'd sniff it. And
stop,
like, fuck
right?
that. And but nope, fucking dug it right out. So I was like, get the bomb and put it in a spray bottle and mix it with water, and just like spray it.
yeah.
Like just spritz it all over there. And she did that. And like the next time I went out there, they dug worse than they ever have. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, so we still don't know what is.
I thought you were gonna say they never fucking went back.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping I
Yeah.
was going to tell you. But
Dude,
They dug worse than ever.
yeah.
Yeah.
we had a dog that was like had a real problem with trying to like eat food off of plates and stuff, or if you like just turned away from it for a second, you run up and try and. And one time we like had finished a plate like sitting in front of the TV, and it had a big thing of like hot sauce on it, and we went to clean it up, and I was like, no, just leave it there. Just leave it there. And we came out the next day and we saw one swipe through it, and then it was like never a problem after that.
He's like, oh shit, not everything is delicious.
That doesn't taste like chicken tenders at all. It worked though. It worked. That's weird that it had the opposite effect though.
Yeah.
You'd think
Yeah.
that would bug their nose. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
they-
so strong.
Yeah,
I
you
saw
think it'd
something
fuck 'em
like
up.
it's like you're supposed to make a mixture of like vinegar and something else to do that kind of shit because
Yeah.
it's just so with their strong sense of smell, it's so sharp. But you'd think that would do the trick, but there's stuff online that you can try,
Yeah.
like home remedies to like you spray your shoes with whatever, you know. But I don't know.
So last weekend, we decided just to get some stuff and plant it there and just see what happens. And we planted lavender and mint in there, and they haven't touched it all week. So
Maybe because they see it as not
Maybe.
just a thing of dirt anymore.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
but those both are fragrant things, so
Yeah.
maybe those smells
Put them off.
put them off or
Oh,
something.
whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
what's
Yeah,
this?
maybe. I don't know. You never know with dogs. It's confusing.
Yeah, and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
We're trying to get our yard ready to have this big graduation party for our daughter, and they're making it real difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
You should shoot them.
Yeah.
I have a dog that's this close because there's like those little dry
I've been-
Blake's like
spots.
I thought about it.
Yeah. Well, and like every time
Not my dogs, but your dogs.
I rake it and I plant the grass seed and the fertilizer and stuff, and I come out and he's dug it so hard the dirt's hit the side of the house. And just fucking. He doesn't touch it for weeks
That fool's
until I
dug it
like
so
make it
hard.
all nice.
Until you try to do something.
And
to
then I
fix
just
it.
walk into the yard. I look down at it and I look up at him, and he like runs away
Oh yeah, they know.
because they know. And I'm like, but luckily this dog's kind of a retard, so like I just can put wooden stakes around it and like masking tape, and just make a little line, and he just goes up to it. He's huge. He's like 100 pounds. And he just goes up to it like, fuck, I can't get to it now. And it's like this tall.
He's like, oh shit,
So
got
like,
me.
if I bothered to do that, but I hate doing it because then I got to pull them out when I mow the lawn and then put them back in.
Yeah.
And so then I get lazy with it. One day, he's made it weeks, and I get lazy with it, and then goes and digs it all up
Oh,
again. I'm like, next time you dig a hole, I'm fucking burying you in there.
Yeah.
And then,
Make it big enough to fit your ass.
He's still alive. You're just covering him with dirt.
You just leave his head out.
yeah, my neighbors got to think I'm insane because I'm out there raking it back in. I'm like, you motherfucker! Like, it just pisses me off so much.
I know. I've gotten like so like enraged that I have to watch myself because I'm like, this is gonna be like the neighbor's gonna be out in his backyard and I'm out there like fucking chasing my dog with a hose.
Yeah,
Just
calling
like
him
trying
the
to beat
N-word
the
and
fuck,
stuff.
calling him the N-word. Yeah,
Chasing with a rake, trying to hit him.
yeah.
I literally chased my dog around the yard. I was like,
Yeah.
if I get a hold of you, I'm gonna fucking strangle you.
Yeah.
And then he's fast though.
Yeah, they're when it turns out when they want to get away from you, they're very fast.
Yeah. Yeah, when they're scared, when they know you're pissed off. Yeah.
And so mine are Great Danes, and the thing about them, and they're almost 200 pounds, is not only are they fast, but they're very strong.
Yeah, sure.
And if they don't want to do something,
They don't have to.
they don't.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right.
So
Like, nah.
So I caught
You
him.
could try,
I caught
maybe.
him. I caught him digging, and I wanted to drag his ass over to the hole, so I can be like, "No, don't." No. And he ran to our back door, our back porch, and sat on the porch. And I couldn't make him budge.
Yeah.
I could grab his collar and pull with everything I have.
Yeah.
And he just pulls back.
Yeah.
And like I can't make him move. I'm like grabbing his paws and trying
Yeah.
to pull him.
Nothing.
And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not going over there."
That's my one problem with the dogs that you have. Like, I'll be sitting there, no matter how many I have, I look at all of them, like, I could fuck all you up. You know? Like, if
Yeah,
I...
Danes, you're not doing that.
Yeah,
with.
like,
They're
you have 2 dogs in your house that, like, go like, you know what?
yeah, might kill you today.
This guy's pissing me off.
Yeah.
Let's
It's a
fuck
good
this
thing
guy
they're
up.
stupid, because if they decided to go bad, like it could go bad.
Bad. Yeah. Your family could come home. You could just have body parts all over the yard. Just you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost your temper at one hole, and they were like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying.
Yeah.
You know, like
He never goes out there again.
I have one.
He's always avoiding him now.
I have 2 dogs. One could have done some real damage when he was young, but now he's way too fucking old. And then one now, he could if he wanted to, but he doesn't realize that he could. You know,
Yeah.
he's got the pity jaws. You know,
right.
but no, he doesn't.
Big
think-
sweetie.
He doesn't. Yeah, and he doesn't think that he could do anything to me. You know, but those dogs, some instinct could kick in.
Yeah.
You know.
They're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we kill you guys. Yeah, in the wild.
Your throat looks soft.
Jesus.
Yeah. I've thought about that. It's crossed my mind. Like if
How would you do it?
he felt like
Get him
it.
to eat you.
Why would you want that?
You would cover yourself in like some kind of delicious dog food oil. Like you smell good.
The butt oil would be enough.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They just rip his
Like,
dick off and run away.
Yeah. Probably.
Can you imagine?
No.
So I was getting to my least favorite people in the world are
Oh,
out in
yeah,
full
yeah.
force
Right.
again.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bicyclists.
Yeah. I think
And they are not just bicyclists. They are like even if they were just sitting on the side of the road, not in traffic, they would enrage me.
Right.
Just because they have to wear their fucking stupid outfits.
Yeah.
Like, you're going for a bike ride. Why do you have to look like Lance Armstrong?
Yeah. When
Like,
you're
not in the Tour de France. You're fucking on 65th East blocking traffic.
Well,
Like,
and if
why
it's
do
like
they dress like that?
if the point is to like get in shape riding a bike, why do you need the aerodynamic shit to make it easier? You know, like
Put some drag on, make
yeah,
it harder.
Yeah. Then you don't have to go as far.
Yeah, wear a t-shirt.
And you know that whole get up between the bike and the uni and the helmet and those
And the
clip on
clip-in shoes.
Like you know that whole setup's like $7,000.
oh yeah, easy.
And they've
the
been
bike's
doing
like
it-
3 or 4.
Yeah, and they've
Yeah.
been doing it for 3 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
You
then
know,
they'll
it's-
never do it again.
Yeah,
They'll do it for one summer.
They put it up on Facebook Marketplace. They're like, this bike's practically brand new, 5,500, and they get all the laugh emojis underneath
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
People telling them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, I hate them so much. I just want to hit them with my car every time.
Yeah.
Just,
You could get away with it.
They're going like 30 miles an hour under the speed limit
Yeah.
in the middle of a lane, and they just expect you to go around them
They're
Yeah.
trying to wave you around.
into oncoming traffic
like go around.
What's worse is when they're sitting in the turn lane.
at
It's
an
like,
intersection.
Just get on the fucking sidewalk,
Use the
dude.
crosswalk,
Yeah,
bitch.
you're an asshole,
Yeah.
and everybody thinks you're an asshole. Nobody's ever driving by like, good for you. Look at you go.
Look at you working on your fitness.
Man, I should do that.
You're cool.
Yeah.
And you guys sound just like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, how many times do you think people drive by like, fuck you, dude?
I wish I had one of those miniature baseball bats behind my seat.
So we were on the way
Fucking
back.
hit him right in the back of the neck with it.
Crack. we were on the way back from Salt Lake, and we were climbing the hill, right? And this van decides that it's going to pass all these semi-trucks, right? Well, anyway, it's passing them, but it's fucking going. He's like barely passing them, you know? Like, come on, man. Like, get the fuck back over.
It's like 1 mile an hour faster.
Yeah. So we get like, there's a little bit of open room, right? And this fucking guy in the truck behind me fucking like, I'm like, oh shit. And he like gets over into the lane where the semi trucks are because his van's still blocking it. And I was like, oh shit, he's gonna try to fucking pass, you know? And he fucking gets right up on this fucking semi truck's ass, and he fucking sticks his hand out at the van guy. He's like, "Get the fuck over!" Like just fucking mad, dude. I thought he was gonna crash into the semi truck.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. It was like, this is how we get delayed for fucking 20 hours.
Right.
But he was just fucking so mad at that van guy. He was just fucking giving him the bird, dude. Like, he was halfway out the window, like, fuck you. Like,
that's another person that I want to add to my fuck you list that I haven't thought about.
Right.
Is that guy that just rolls in the left lane on the highway.
Yeah.
And just doesn't care.
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're like, cool. Cool
And
guy.
you always think, like, there needs to be, like a light bar, like, in your window that you can be like, get the fuck over.
Yeah,
like
right.
a scrolling thing.
They
now I've
have
seen
those
them.
now.
Now
Yeah.
I've seen them, and I want one.
Yeah, dude.
They have those?
Yeah. Like,
So you
it's
could
like
type
you
a
could,
message to the person behind you or wherever.
Yeah.
or it's just like a hand waving, like, thanks for letting me over, or it just goes to this one, you
Yeah.
know? I had a guy in a box truck get mad at me today. Because, like, I got stuck behind a slow car, and then he was getting over to pass already. So I just let him go rather than cut him off and be a dick. So he gets up, you know, and passes him, and then I get around and I pass all of them. And as I'm passing him, he fucking blares his horn at me. I was like, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I was the one being nice to you.
I had a guy in another. Forgot about this. I had a guy in another garbage truck behind me give me the beep beep at a stoplight today because it turned green and I
Yeah.
didn't go fast enough. Apparently,
Apparently, yeah.
I hear this like honk honk.
Yeah.
And I look in my mirror and it's another fucking garbage truck from a different company.
Yeah.
was
That's
like,
crazy.
what?
You should have
fuck,
given
man?
the fucking bird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should've just
should've.
put it in reverse.
Got out and just beat
I
his
would have
ass.
just fucking hit the brakes and be like, sorry.
Oh, it's red again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, dude, sorry.
You should have got going really fast and then just slammed on your brakes and just let him.
Just yeah. I should have.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
That's a hell of a way to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bet you would have talked to some people then.
Oh yeah.
I saw what you did. That was awesome. Dude, I almost rear-ended a lady
Oh, shit.
at an intersection in my big old Coke
Yeah.
truck
Damn.
because we were turning and she started to go at the green and then just hit the brakes for whatever reason. And I started to go and saw that she stopped. So I like slammed on the brakes, but she was so close. I was like, I totally hit her. I was like, oh, fuck, you know? And I got out and she got out. And then she starts apologizing to me because she was like, I started to go. And then they weren't going fast enough, so I stopped. And she was like saying that she fucked up. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, thank God, I got the upper hand now. And then it was like that far away. I didn't hit her. I was
Oh,
like,
nice.
fucking thing. Because I was totally looking at my phone.
Oh, were you?
Oh, yeah. And I don't mean like texting. I was watching
Porn.
TikToks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actively watching TikToks. And I was like, so out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, oh, green. Started going.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Wing my phone across the cab. Like, fuck. Oh, shit. I was
Yeah,
like, I'm
dude.
so fucked.
I just killed a little old lady.
Yeah, it was fun. I was panicking. I haven't panicked that hard.
Your heart's just racing.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, no.
Like-
Luckily, they had just put those cameras in,
Imagine
like,
that-
the forward facing and the rear facing, but that one they forgot to put the screws in for whatever reason. So for like the first 6 months, it was just laying on the dash.
Nice.
So they couldn't see that I was on my phone.
Oh,
Luckily, but I was like, oh fuck, they would have been like, what happened? She just stopped. I don't know. It wasn't like I was totally not paying attention.
as more time goes by, since I've put in my 2-week notice, like different things keep popping into my mind of like more and more reasons why I'm happy to leave.
Yeah.
And the fucking camera thing hasn't even crossed my mind until right now. Having to have that stupid drive cam in my face,
Yeah.
monitoring everything I do.
Right.
But I had something similar to that happen once. I was in Rigby and I was coming around a corner And my wife never calls me at work.
Right.
Like, she'll text me a lot, but she never calls me.
Right, because she knows you can't really answer. Yeah.
And so I was going somewhere. I was like, it was pretty rural. It wasn't like a busy area. But she started calling. She called me. And I was in the middle of like going around a corner. And I'm like, oh shit, she's calling me. And so I answered it. And I actually put the phone up to my ear. This is before we had the cameras that like there had to be an incident for the cameras to go off.
Right.
The new ones are like AI and they're like watching you.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, this is back before that. And so I put the camera or the phone to my head and I answer the phone. And I come around this corner and somebody is going wide on the other side. So I had to swerve over a little bit. And so one of my tires went off the side of the road into a dip.
And it bumped, right?
But it was the camera didn't go off. The camera actually fell off the windshield.
Wow.
It was just on with like some tape. And
Right.
for some reason, right at that moment, it decided to fall off of the windshield. And so it fell down and then flipped perfectly on my face. Like, it just upside down.
It couldn't have
though,
been worse,
but
right?
I was just like, on the phone. Like, fuck.
Did
Yeah,
you
that
think you were
sucks.
getting fired?
I thought I was getting fired, yeah.
Is it are they that serious about it? Like one incident, they'll fire you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was lucky they didn't. But
Yeah, what'd they say about it? I can't remember.
it was just like, I don't know. It was they made a big old deal about it, but they,
I
looked it over.
that's one thing that's not changing for me at all.
Oh, you still have that?
Yeah, and they're like I can tell they're more serious about it, but they're being pretty upfront about it. They're like, look, if you got your seatbelt on and you don't have your phone in your hand, you're pretty much good. You know, it's just, they're just like, don't answer the fucking phone while you're driving. They're like, if you need to make a call, pull over, stop at a gas station, take a piss and make your call. They're like, they're fine with that. They're like, they're not like, you can't just take 10 minutes to whatever. But so I've got that, but that's just the reality of it anymore. If you're going to drive a truck, like if a company doesn't have that, they're gonna,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's like they get like big insurance discounts for it and shit. So that sucks, but I got to deal with it.
Yeah.
But so I was like asking them, like, can I sync it to the Bluetooth of the truck and like you listen to podcasts and shit? And they're like, yeah, that's probably fine. I was like, okay, because I don't want to like listen to Z103
Oh, fuck.
for 8 hours a day.
would go
You know what I mean?
crazy.
Like I was like, that was like, I gotta, if I'm gonna take this much window time, I've got to have some form.
Something to entertain me.
Yeah, even if it's not actively watching TikToks where I drive all the time anymore, because I've gotten cocky with that. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Really? Well, so I think I told you this. So my camera, there was a weird, like, it wasn't synchronizing with the phone was fucking up or whatever, like the driver app thing. And is clearly a problem with the phone or the program or whatever. But they're like, go unplug the camera on Friday and then plug it back in on Monday. And then we'll see if that fixes it. I'm like, I'm not a tech guy. That's not going to fucking fix it.
Yeah.
And so I unplugged something, not knowing anything about these. And then another guy was told to. So he unplugged something else. And then on Monday, he was like, I was like, did you plug that back in? He was like, yeah, I did. And I was like, okay. You said that you plugged it back in, right? He's like, yeah. So I get in, I turn it on. I see the lights don't come on. None of the activity, none of that shit comes on. I'm like,
That's weird.
And they're like motion.
Yeah.
Like there's a motion sensor, right? So I like kind of punch it, you know, because I did that to see how sensitive they were once. And I punch it to see if it actively, because it shows a green light if it's recording. Nothing, just dead. And I was like, so I just left that bitch unplugged like the last 6 months.
Nice.
So they didn't ever come out to me like, wow, you got like no videos, like no nothing. Just, they never even realized it. Like my name, so little happened that my name wasn't even on the chart anymore.
Dude,
you know?
That's funny.
And I just left it. So like, I would just blatantly like look at my phone while I was driving, hit a bump, not even think anything of it, fucking talk on it, all that shit. And hey, just so you guys know, you guys got to fix that fucking camera.
Dude, I could do that too. I could do that too right now. The truck that I've been in the last year, the camera was mounted on like the far side of the windshield for some reason. It's two windows and there's a divider, and it was on the left side for some reason. But there's also a bunch of like a big wire harness that was coming down from something else.
Yeah.
and it was zip tied up, but somehow the zip tie broke, and so all that wire harness fell down, and it was directly over the lens
Yeah.
for like the last year.
Yeah, and they never said shit.
So it couldn't see me at all.
yeah, no matter what you were doing.
Yeah.
They
And so it was
couldn't
the same kind of thing. Like there was nothing ever came up.
Yeah.
Nothing ever.
And they never, and it's funny that they never thought that was weird, because most of the time, even if you're not doing anything wrong, like 10 or 15 things will come up a week.
Yeah.
Like you turn too sharp, you hit a bump, you stop suddenly.
Yeah.
So even if you're not going to get in trouble, you show up.
Right.
And like you just didn't show up at all. I'm like, these guys are idiots. But it's like, it's kind of like, it's not my job to fix it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not touching that thing, you know? And so, yeah, that's how I got away with it.
I wonder who even tracks that.
It's a company.
Yeah.
Like there's
It's not
guys that
even local.
sit in an office and just review videos all day.
But you know what? I bet they don't have like a bunch of data saying like which fucking cameras are hooked up and which is not.
It does. Yeah, it's all there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it even like guys would take and put stickers on there, and they'd have an obscured view sensor
Dude,
thing.
Oh, really?
so the cameras in the trucks that I was in, they watched your pupils.
Really?
It focused on your pupils. So it would go off if you weren't checking your mirrors often enough.
Fuck you.
Or if you looked to the left for too long, the camera would physically, a voice would come out of it and say, distracted.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder though, because it's unplugged. Like how do they?
They're hardwired in and there's batteries and shit.
Oh.
Like, yeah,
They're like,
It's
oh,
pretty
it's
crazy.
unplugged for some reason.
it's pretty crazy. Hey, are we gonna skip the Urban Dictionary this week?
I couldn't find one, man.
All right. That's all right. We got a few more things to talk about. I think we should just shut it down in a little bit
Okay.
anyway.
All right.
But I have a couple of things to talk about with old Blakey
Oh, Blakey
that aren't
poo.
boring work stuff.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we could bring the fucking show back to something entertaining.
We haven't talked about work so
Jesus
much. Huh?
fucking H.
Jesus fucking H, bro.
God, I'm gonna clip out the last 40 minutes of this shit.
Hey, that makes perfect sense too. You know what? I would. I fucking do that.
Hey, I hope everyone got a good nap in.
Hope you guys are all rested up.
All right. Hey, Blake,
Yeah.
I can't remember if we played this with you the last time you were here, but did we have you Google your birthday?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna need you to get to your whatever search engine you use
Okay.
and type in your birthday.
Alrighty.
Pornhub.
Doesn't have to be the year. Just
my birthday.
yeah.
Okay.
Just your birthday, and then put in the words Florida man.
Oh, I heard you guys doing this with somebody else.
Yeah, and then just read us the first news story that comes up.
I have a feeling mine's gonna be pretty crazy.
Nah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just read the first story.
Yeah, whatever the
Okay.
first one is. Yeah, I bet it's a doozy.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. Florida man takes epic mugshot after driving naked near school with wires attached to penis.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. That's a
Wow.
winner.
Jesus.
Here's his mugshot. Oh shit.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
Wow. Let's see here.
Jeez.
Kurt Jenkins, 56, was arrested October 31st, 2016 by the Boynton Beach Police Department and was charged with lewd and lascivious exhibition exposure of sexual organs and resisting law enforcement officer without violence.
I don't think those are sexual organs.
Naked man was driving in the neighborhood. Upon
fine.
arrival, police say they found Kurt Jenkins, 56, driving slowly with only a pair of red shorts on, stopping in an intersection where children were hopping off a school bus, the Palm Beach Post reported. Police arrested, it's kind of saying the same thing.
Wow.
And then
Lewd and lascivious.
Yeah.
the witness said he saw Jenkins' penis and refused to get inside the vehicle when the 56-year-old asked. Then the witness called the police.
When they write news stories, why is every time they describe the person, they stop using their name and eventually they're like, the 56-year-old man was.
Right.
I don't know. That's weird.
There's There's some good ones.
There's a picture of his dick with wires hanging out of it.
October 31st, Florida man gets
That's
stuck
funny.
after climbing down a 30-foot well for bragging rights.
Okay. All right, Blake.
Yeah.
So I have a short list of rapid fire questions I want to throw at you
Okay.
just to get to know you a little bit better,
Sure.
real quick.
Yeah.
Let's just go through this. Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Butt or boobs?
Boobs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I feel like I'm in the minority with that.
Lately,
Yeah. Lately, I feel like
the
I'm
tide
in,
has changed.
Yep. That's always
a
been
little
my
bit.
jam, though.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
What's your go-to?
Double quarter pounder.
It's the wrong answer, but yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm down with that one.
It's not a bad answer, though, is it?
No, I don't think there is a bad answer unless you get like the fish fillet.
Yeah.
Right.
Double quarter pounder, chocolate, no strawberry shake.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like where you're headed.
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite season?
Summer. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people say fall. I
No.
feel like for the wrong reasons.
Yep.
Right.
I like summer
Summer's
because
always-
I can do the most shit.
A lot of people say fall because it's a meme.
Yeah, it is. And
Campfires and pine cones and
I enjoy fall. I enjoy fall a lot, but it just makes me think the winter's coming.
sweaters and
Yeah.
hot cocoa
Summer, I like
and cider.
barbecuing and I like playing sports and I like being drunk in my backyard. And there's lots about summer that's awesome. So summer.
your all-time favorite meal.
Pot roast and potatoes and vegetables.
America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is America.
Yeah, I'll go for that every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Your dream vacation.
That's tougher. That's tougher. Dream vacation. I haven't thought a lot about that, I guess. Damn. I might have to come back to that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Is your bed made right now?
No. Absolutely not.
Good for you,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, it's
People that make
it's
it
a
better
wreck
fucking
every
dumb.
time. I have to like fix
It's
it
kind
to
of like,
be able.
what's the point of making it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't make it.
It
Just say
would
fuck
be
it.
no, there's
Yeah.
no way. Plus,
Is your bed covered in decorative pillows?
no.
No.
No, my pillows are the opposite
I
of
do have
aesthetic.
decorative pillows.
Where
but-
you have to take off 64 pillows before you go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. All
Most of the time they
pillows-
just stay off the bed though.
all the pillows are used. Like there's discoloration on my pillow case where my head is.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
Yeah, it's like arguably gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Mine
take
too.
the sheets off, you can see the side where I sleep and the side where my wife sleeps because mine's dark from all my body grease and
Yeah,
sweat.
my wife's like, "Why is your head so greasy?" I'm like, I'm bald. I don't know. I
Yeah.
secrete, I guess.
Mine's the same way.
I secrete.
Yeah, I secrete too through the
just-
hair.
Just my semen is always secreting out of me.
I'm leaking out.
On the vacation thing, I think I'd want to take like a ski trip up to the mountains, stay in a cabin and stuff, and like just snowboard for like a
Okay.
weekend. That would be cool.
Anywhere in particular, like
I'd like to go to
Vail or something.
I'd like to go to one of those like gnarly like Alaskan like ski resorts. That would be cool.
Okay.
Maybe I'd hate it, but that sounds really cool right now. Yeah,
Do you pee in the shower?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like if I forgot to piss in the shower, I'll get back in and piss straight
You're like,
down
I'm
the
already
drain.
dry.
Yeah, and I'll get in and piss. Most of the time, I'll turn on the shower, and that turns on my piss response in my head,
Okay.
and then I have to like hurry because I don't want to waste a piss in the toilet. And I'm not even kidding. That's most times. I'll be staring at the toilet. I'm not gonna fucking make it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll pee in the shower like a couple times.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You know me.
Okay,
pee a
you
lot.
go, you get some Chinese food or Asian sushi or something.
Okay.
Are you using chopsticks, or do you grab a fork? Like,
Actually, Chinese food, fork, sushi, chopsticks. I'm actually pretty good with them these days.
Yeah.
okay,
like
well,
that.
that's the wrong.
Well, it's
answer.
because that's because my Japanese wife taught me how to use them. Now I feel like a bitch if I don't.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's different.
She's like, oh, Blake, let me show you how to use the chopsticks.
That's exactly how she
Is
sounds.
that how she
Yeah.
talks?
Her dad, at least. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Sorry, my
Is there
throat's
more
a
of
little
those? I want more of these. This is awesome.
Those are all the rapid fire questions. I
Oh
have.
man, I was hoping for more. I like.
It's a growing list.
Yeah, keep adding to it because that's pretty fun.
Man.
Yeah, the last time I heard you ask somebody that, I was like, oh, I want to be there for that.
Dude, that's a good
Like I
one.
was especially passionate on the boobs versus butts one.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are passionate.
Do you know
about
what I
that
hate?
subject.
When you give somebody options, I hate the person that says both. It's like, that's not what we're asking you. What we're asking you is
or neither.
if you have to pick. Yeah. It's like, yeah, would you rather get fucked by a dude or fuck a dude? And they're like, neither. And it's like,
That's not the game, dude.
yeah, that's not the game. You got to answer.
Right. They trying to save some kind of face.
And fuck a dude is the answer there, by the way.
Yeah.
If you had to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rather than get fucked.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, you have to agree.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're gonna start bringing it down now. It's coming to a close, but before we get all the way out, Blake, we probably should mention that you're part of another podcast,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure am.
formerly known as the Pirates Den
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. Formerly known as.
You're now Easily Offensive.
Yes.
The Easily Offensive podcast. Now, I've listened to a little bit
Yeah. You've been
Listen.
pretty regular with it.
and listened to a little bit,
We
and
appreciate that.
I'm a little bit disappointed in your choice of co-hosts.
Yeah. I mean, so the problem there is like they started it, right?
Right.
And then like the good choice that they made was that they brought me on to improve it, which was probably the only good decision they've really ever made.
Okay.
But then now I got to keep them around because they know how to do all that shit, and I don't.
Okay.
So
I mean, it's more like it's more about one guy
okay,
in the crew.
I could see problems with all of them, but which one are you
Well,
thinking?
there's one guy that's real fast and loose with his the things that comes out of his mouth sometimes.
Shit, you're not talking about me, are you?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Well-
Well, that narrows it down, though.
So I have a couple of examples.
Okay, yeah.
Of some things that I've heard that are a little bit concerning to me. We've played this one on the show before.
Okay.
I want to move to California where fucking kids is good.
Ooh, yeah, that was
Like
a rough one.
I would have a hard time being in the same. I don't like being in the same city with someone that could say something like that out
and
loud.
really mean it too.
He said that with conviction.
I want to move to California where fucking kids is good.
Yeah, they really put a lot of G.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
Yeah.
I said it like that.
that's Zachary.
Yeah.
Yeah, who is our producer? So yeah, he's kind of one of those that you gotta keep him kind of rocking a hard place there, you know. But we have him, and he has his problems. He has his issues.
He does have some issues, and that brings up the next clip that I want to play.
Oh yeah.
That seems like it may be problematic.
Let's see what this is about.
People that are black are stupid.
Oh Jesus! Wow, dude.
Now,
That's crazy.
I need to make sure everyone knows that that's a clip that I took from another podcast. That is not us.
That one snuck by me because I was probably there for that, but I didn't catch that. I didn't know that's how he felt.
Yeah.
What was
People that are black are stupid.
Wow. Just wow.
People that are black are stupid.
Doesn't get any better with time.
God damn.
Doesn't age
It
well.
just gets worse every
It
time
just
I
gets
hear it.
worse, dude. That's crazy, Zach. I can't believe you.
I have another Zach button here, but
Does
I'm
he
not
know
sure.
it's like 2023, right?
I say retard and tard all I want now.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All he
He's
wants.
got it's pretty consistent.
People that are black are stupid.
Wow.
That just gets worse every time, man.
It stings a little.
Ooh,
Wow, jeez. I'm gonna have to show this to all the guys, man. Be like, dude,
yikes, man.
this is gonna put us in a bad position someday.
Do Don't ever run for mayor or president.
He's always so concerned about getting demonetized
I
on
know.
YouTube.
For somebody that's that concerned about it.
Yeah.
For all that money that we're not getting for every episode.
Yeah.
You know, that one might be the permanent demonetization
Yeah.
right there.
Like, we can't fuck
I'm
with you
actually
guys.
worried about our situation by playing that.
Well, I mean, like,
but that's why I put out the disclaimer.
you prefaced it like this is not us.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
People that are black are stupid.
Ouch.
All right.
What a fucking idiot.
Greg, let's give some love real quick to our favorite sponsor of the show,
Hell yeah.
LGR Coffee.
Number one roasted coffee in Idaho Falls.
LGRcoffee.com. Yeah.
Possibly the world.
So good.
Yeah.
It is air roasted.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get air roasted coffee. When you order it, it's air roasted like the day before you get it in your hands.
Yeah.
So it's not old and stale like the stuff you buy at the grocery store.
It is delicious.
You can get online and you can pick which blend you want, whether you want it pre-ground or you can even get it whole bean if you like.
Oh, shit.
And they'll deliver it right to your door if you're local, or they'll even ship it to you wherever you are in the country.
Wow.
And now you can find LGR Coffee at the Idaho Falls Farmers Market every Saturday.
Dang.
And
That's cool.
they're killing it out there.
You drink that, right, Blake?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
We went out
it's
there.
so good.
We went out and saw Tanner and his setup last weekend at the farmers market, and he said in the few weeks that they've been out there, they sold out of everything every week. So
Wow.
Good for him,
Go
man.
check out LGR Coffee.
They're really doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
they're killing it. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to
No, man. I'm good, man.
spit out there?
Nothing.
All right. Well, Blake, thanks for coming down, man.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
It's so you do your podcast on Friday nights as well.
Yeah.
So it's there has to be like stars aligning to make this happen.
That's the unfortunate part about it, you know, but doing it on Saturdays was getting tough. But it seems that there's openings often enough to make this kind of thing work, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody stubs their toe or something and then can't do a podcast or,
Right.
you know,
There's
things
always
like
something,
that happen. But,
right?
you know, for sure, whenever it does, you guys are going to be the first ones I hit up, as
Oh, hell
always,
yeah.
you know. But
Hell yeah.
please check it out.
Yeah, check out Easily Offensive Podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
You can find it everywhere.
All platforms. Yeah.
All the spots.
We're getting a lot of viewership on YouTube. That's been
That's
been a
awesome.
big one. You
That's
know,
good.
my dad watches it on YouTube, and I was like,
Wow.
"What?" Like, so he was bitching when we didn't have it on when we didn't upload a
Nice.
video in time. So like,
Oh, wow.
that was really cool one to get started. So we didn't think that was going to be, because it was Spotify was the bigger one, and then like YouTube's
picking up.
kind of picking up. Yeah, it's
There you
probably
go.
half of
Oh,
the
hell yeah.
viewership, honestly. So yeah,
Nice.
Good deal.
pretty excited for it.
All right. Anything else, bro?
All right.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
That's episode 230. I think we're done.
Hell yeah.
All right. So until next week, I'm Jeff,
Yeah, I'm Greg.
and we out, bitch.
Real talk, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hey, he's here. Fuck you, Blake.
We should just have him say it.
Yeah. Say it.
Fuck me.
Yeah. I love it. Sweet.
This and every episode of the Jeff and Greg podcast is brought to you by Arts Muffler and Repair Center, your home for complete car care since 1952. They do much more than exhaust systems. Trust Arts Muffler for all your front-end repairs, diesel systems, oil change and maintenance, performance kits, catalytic converters, diagnostics, heating and cooling systems, brakes, and so much more. Call for an appointment at 208-522-3722. That's Arts Muffler and Repair Center. Once again, that's 208-522-3722. Oh yeah, and they do broken bolt removal also.